What if I told you your obstacles are not in the way, they are the way? Or in other words, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Maybe that sounds daunting or lofty or unnecessarily ominous, but really by the end of this, I hope you'll find it equal parts humbling and empowering. In order to find wisdom in the idea that we have the power to transform our obstacles into our greatest teachers, I need to get you on board with the notion that nothing is fixed of a nature. That includes you. You can change. You're not stuck. You've already been a million different versions of yourself. The version of me that's recording this video is not the same version of me that idolized Troy Bolton in 2006, or the version of me who was closeted in college. I'm not the same version of me as the one who fell in love for the first time. Not the same version of me as the one who hurt my ex. Not even the same version of me who woke up this morning, who ate dinner an hour ago. You're not fixed, and neither are the narratives you tell yourself. The self-limiting ones that hold you back from doing the things you love, and the self-centered ones you tell yourself about others, your so-called obstacles. They aren't fixed either. Those narratives have the capacity to change, the potential to be rewritten. And that is so optimistic to me. It's so invigorating. That breathes life into me. The fact that I get to wake up every morning and consciously, truly choose how I'm going to act, speak, and think throughout the day. So if you can choose to be whoever you want to be, why not choose the version who knows how to love more deeply, give compassion more easily, live more freely, and move through life more authentically? And if you can choose which narratives you want to believe, why not choose the ones that are going to make your reality, the world that you live in, a better place? The method through which I was able to experiment and play with which narratives I choose was by following the advice Rachel gave on weekend 1. To be so humble that you don't always believe your eyes. In this 10-week container of examining my mind through meditation, I found that honing this humility was the key to transforming my reality. To be so humble, to set yourself aside and see your obstacles through the eyes of others. To stretch your mind to consider that your point of view is not the only one that exists. To be so humble that I invited my obstacles into meditation, slowly but surely transforming my thoughts to develop deep compassion, imagining them as a child, their heartbreaks, their failures, forgiving them, and habitually dedicating unconditional love to them. To the point where I had to be so humble as to acknowledge my own role in creating the obstacle, and accept complete responsibility for all the poison I plagued that situation with. My own projected insecurities, my ignorant attachment, my prideful jabs to put them down. Whatever you're having difficulty admitting to yourself, own it. All of it. To be in such a state of humility that by the time I got to Oaxaca in week 6, I felt the presence of the ancestors during a Mayan fire ceremony. To be so humbled to hear their messages, a resounding "it's bigger than you," that connected me to the earth and the cosmos and surrendered me to a child's pose in reverence. To be so humbled to realize that the magic I was searching for was in the work I was avoiding. To be so humbled that now the sight of my obstacle makes my heart move in a new way, freely. There's space between the stimulus and my response. That space holds power. For now there isn't sharp pain or reactive defensiveness, but instead glowy gratitude and complete clarity for the invaluable lessons that the obstacle's presence in my life has taught me. To be so humbled to bring us here today, where I share my story with you in hopes that my own transformation may help you change your view. And lastly, to be so humbled to know that the work is far from done, but rather beginning, and to understand that this is less of a graduation and more of an initiation. Thank you.